We are here today to better understand what was known in advance, what steps were taken to secure the Capitol, and what occurred that day.
Klobuchar was among several senators who want to know why the National Guard was so slow to provide backup when police were overwhelmed at the Capitol on January 6th. And it was announced that officials from Department of Defense, Department of Homeland Security, and the FBI would be called to testify at a separate hearing next week. The Pentagon officials in charge at the time, including Acting Defense Secretary Chris Miller and Army Secretary Ryan McCarthy, denied any delay in approving Guard troops, while other officials argued that it was Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser who insisted that the small contingent of National Guard troops she requested be unarmed and limited to traffic and crowd control.
For those who have lost loved ones, this is what I know. They're never truly gone. They'll always be part of your heart.
President Biden offered a personal message to people who are grieving loved ones as the COVID-19 death toll passed 500,000 on Monday, the highest in the world. He said it would be painful, but he knew from his own experience losing immediate family members that healing means remembering those who have died. Moments later, he appeared outside the South Portico of the White House for a moment of silence honoring those felled by the respiratory disease. Surrounded by dozens of candles, he bowed his head alongside First Lady Jill Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, and her husband Doug Emhoff. Elsewhere in the city, bells tolled at the National Cathedral to honor the lives lost.
We need your help. I'm talking, of course, about extremism and extremist ideology. Views and conduct that run counter to everything that we believe in.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin called on members of the military to share their experiences with extremism in a 60-day push aimed at reducing the scourge in the ranks. Less than a month after the Capitol riots, which have seen the arrest of military veterans and active duty service members, Austin called for the effort across the force to include a one-day listening session with leadership. Across the globe, units began discussions while others waited for guidance and training material. One former Trump administration official is debating whether extremism exists in the ranks. Quote, "They have self-admitted that the problem doesn't exist to their knowledge, and that's because it doesn't," said Kash Patel, the former chief of staff to Acting Defense Secretary Chris Miller. For exclusive Washington Examiner reporting, check your computer or mobile device 24/7.